Kevin Bacon has launched a global campaign called #IStayHomeFor, urging the public to stay at home to stop the spread of coronavirus and to explain why they're doing it. Before we speak to him, let's take a look.
The contact that you make with someone who makes contact with someone else, that may be what makes somebody's mom or grandpa or wife sick. Every one of us has someone who is worth staying home for. And I am staying home for Kira Sedgwick.
Kev?
Speak of the devil. What, I'm doing something. While you're staying home, you need to post a video or a sign like this one saying who you're going to stay home for, and you tag 6 friends so they do the same. And since we're all connected by various degrees, trust me, I know, we can work together to stay home and keep each other safe and spread the word.
Well, Kevin Bacon joins us now live from Los Angeles. Kevin, good evening to you. Good morning from here in Britain. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. You're a big guy on 6 degrees of separation. We knew that before. We've spoken to you about that before. Tell me about what prompted you to do the I Stay Home For campaign.
Well, someone came to me with the idea and said that they thought that I was kind of a natural to launch this just because of the 6 degrees thing. And I've always felt that the truth about 6 degrees is that you just need to take me out of the game, take me out of the concept. And when you take me out of it, you realize that it's a very, very true idea that we are all connected. And this virus is a really kind of scary and sad kind of example of that when you see how it is spread from person to person to person to person, and that the connectivity is there. But on the flip side of it, I think that in the way that we react to it, we can show how much we understand the connectivity of the world and of each other, and the fact that we're all riding this planet, you know, together.
Here we've had real issues with people just not listening, not taking it seriously enough. And this seems to be a great way to actually hammer home to people to say, think of those lives you are saving. Think of the reason why you're choosing to stay at home.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I think that a lot of people kind of want to say, well, I feel fine, but you know, I've tried to think of myself as someone who has it, you know, and that if you're not trying to protect yourself, at least try to protect the people that are around you. And you know, I think it's also a question of, you know, being okay with kind of closing the circle of the people that you're interacting with. I've seen that in the last week since I've been in LA. You know, it's every day. It seems like we're just kind of like closing that circle, and at the same time reaching out to the people that we care about, and using telephones and Skype and all, you know, all these different kind of communication things to check in with the people that we care about and that we feel connected to.
Kevin, I've got a place in LA, spent a lot of time there, and I can't imagine Los Angeles without people all going out. It's an outdoor place, you know, you go to the beach, you go to the parks, you walk around. It's what LA life is like in the 70-degree heat. LA is now in lockdown like California. What's it been like, that sea change in the way LA is now functioning, and what has been the reaction from Angelenos to this lockdown?
Well, I think that people are trying to deal with it the best they can. I mean, I always want to keep in mind that there's a lot of people that can't stay home, and really we should be staying home for them, you know, as well, to protect the first responders and the medical workers and the unlikely heroes that are coming out of this thing, you know, people that are working in grocery stores and essential services, you know, that don't have the luxury of staying at home. I think that I see a lot of positivity and support for each other. Well, you guys seem pretty busy there, though.
Yeah, we are. Well, you know, what's got me going, Kevin, to be honest with you, I've seen the same scenes in America. When you see the scenes on the beaches in Florida for spring break, when you see some of the people going out partying in bars in New Orleans and so on, all around America, it's been happening all around the UK, the utter crass stupidity of so many people, the ignorance, the naivety, whatever you want to call it. But this doesn't help, does it?
You know, I think that there's a learning curve here. And I think that what we're kind of seeing, I think, in the States is that there's a bigger awareness of it in our bigger cities, and that, you know, it's a lot of people are really confused about what exactly we're supposed to do, and I think that we just have to keep, you know, communicating that, and that's part of the IStayHomeFor kind of idea, was just to sort of, I don't know, give people an idea of something that they could hold on to. We got to flatten the curve. I know it's become a cliche right now, but it just makes such logical sense when you really think about it, that if you can stay away from people and not infect each other, that we're going to have less people getting it. You know,
the good thing is, Kevin, for actors in Hollywood, you may not be making new movies, but everyone's at home watching your old movies.
Well, I hope I think people should be at home making their own movies. You know, take out your phone and create something.
It's been a great way of actually showing people, getting the message across, hitting home, and hopefully that will definitely
It's a brilliant campaign. Hashtag IStayHomeFor. Get involved, get online, do your own version for Kevin. And like you said, let's be creative. We've all got this time on our hands. We're creative people, human beings. Let's get at home, get your cameras out, and off we go. Kevin, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, stay well. Thanks very much.